Hi saxophone players. This video is going to show you how to set up your mouthpiece and put it on the neck of the saxophone. So we have our saxophone. My case does not have a logo on top, but yours probably does. But I know that the bottom of my case is the part that has the big part and the little part is the top of my case. So I'm going to put the bottom of my case on the ground and open it up. I'm going to take my reed out of the case, and you probably have a different looking reed, but my reed pulls out this way. Yours probably pulls down out of the bottom. I'm going to put my reed in my mouth so that it gets a little wet. I'm going to take my neck out, and I have this key right here that I need to be very careful of that I don't grab on anywhere because they're easy to break. I have my cork. My cork probably needs a little bit of cork grease, which looks like chapstick, but don't use it as chapstick. And you just rub it on. Put the cap back on your cork grease, put it in your case, and rub that cork grease into the cork. Now I'm going to take my mouthpiece out of the case, and my mouthpiece is probably inside a mouthpiece cap like this. We want it in that cap, it helps protect the mouthpiece. And the mouthpiece and the ligature. Say ligature. Now put your ligature on upside down and see how it doesn't fit? Put it back right side, fits really nicely. Take your ligature off and pick up your neck. Grab the neck by the top part, not down here, this top part, and twist on your mouthpiece. It should look like this. If it looks like this, it's not on far enough. If you can't see any cork, it's on too far. The top of your mouthpiece, this curved part, should be in line with this key. The bottom of your mouthpiece should be in line with this little brace. Take the bottom of the mouthpiece, face it towards you, and take your reed out of your mouth. Notice that your reed has a flat side and a curved side. The flat side of the reed goes against the flat side of the mouthpiece. The reed sits on the mouthpiece like this, and the ligature goes over top. Now make sure your ligature is on far enough. A lot of times I see saxophone players that have their ligature like that. We don't want that. And now we need to check our reed. Our reed needs to be on nice and straight, not skewed like that. And we want to make sure that it's on, so there's just a tiny bit of black showing on this side, the side that I'm looking at right now. We don't want it to be up so far that you can see the reed from the top side of the mouthpiece, or so far down that you see a hole. Just up like that. Now we tighten the screws. The screws should be on the bottom side of the mouthpiece so that you're using your right hand to tighten the screws. We're always holding by the top part, not this bottom part down here. Top part. Okay, so now that we know how to put it together, we're going to practice taking it apart. So we loosen the screws. Don't loosen them all the way, just enough so that it's easy to take the ligature off. And take the reed off. We want to protect the tip of this reed. We don't want the tip of the reed to be touched a whole lot. So take your reed, the flat side of your reed goes in the flat side of your case. There's ridges on the other side of your case. Your reed probably slides in. When we slide in that reed, again, do not allow the reed to go in too far so you can't pull it back out. We just want it so that the tip of the reed is protected. Put your reed in its case. Put your reed in your saxophone case. Now we need to swab out our saxophone. So we're gonna grab our swab from our case and unravel it. There's a weighted side, yours might be like a big ball, and the cloth side. You put the weighted side in, the big side, not the mouthpiece, the big side of your saxophone, and let it come out the bottom. Now it's very important that when you pull your swab through, you don't force it through, because sometimes they get stuck and that's really annoying to pull back out. So pull it through until it starts to pull tight, and then grab with the other hand and gently pull it back out. Now we're going to grab from the top part and the bottom part and twist. Put your neck away. Put your ligature back on your mouthpiece. Mouthpiece inside the mouthpiece case. Cleaning swab. Fold, fold, fold. I'll do that again. Fold, fold, fold. And put it away. Close your case. Keep it in a safe place. Never ever leave your saxophone outside or in the car, because it can ruin the saxophone. Okay? All right. We'll see you next time, where we learn how to make our embouchure.